Hi YouTube, Maga Supreme here, coming at you guys with another reading. So for this reading, I'm doing a pick a card, and the topic of this reading is a message from some spiritual guides. I was asking like what kind of spiritual guides, who is this from, and yada yada yada, but they just said, just say spirit guides, and I'm like, well, okay. Weird flex, but okay. So I think in this reading, I'll be giving a little bit of insight into what kind of energies are like the closest aligned to whatever pile this is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting a feeling like this is like going to be completely like raw dog, like just straight channeling. I didn't even look at any of the cards, so this is just going to be off the top and a surprise for you and me. So for pile selection, the first card that we have is Yin and Yang, or Yin Yang, Yin Yang, whatever you want to call it. It's the number 46 card, very colorful, very beautiful. This is pile 1. For pile 2, we have one of my favorite cards in this deck, Angels. This is the number 1 card, it's the first card in the deck, and it's pile 2. And for pile 3, we have Storm, dark, turbulent energy. But I feel like it's going to have a really positive message in it. So, Storm, the number 39. You guys know the deal with the pile selection. There's only 3 piles, so you guys can just go back and forth between the 3 and like really figure out which energies like really align with you. And with that, I will be getting started. So, if you chose yin yang or yin and yang, whatever you want to call it, this one's for you. So the first thing I got from this pile 1, just from the card here, was that this is about balance. And with 4 and 6, 46, like boiling down to the number 10, the number being about completion, and 10 boiling down to 1, which is the start of like a new path. I get the feeling that something is being brought into balance into your life, and that a cycle is like just closing out or has already closed, and you're on a brand new path now. The energy here is all about like balancing of the masculine, the feminine, the light and dark energies. Like, if you pick pile 1, I get the feeling that you've been doing a lot of heavy like inner work, and a lot of heavy work around like trying to bring balance and restoration into your life, and not just the physical sense, but also in the spirit, not just in the spiritual sense, but also in this physical sense, since we have the masculine and feminine energy combining together. It's like you pulling all your spiritual energy and like bringing it into the physical world, and like using it to make magic. That's something that I feel very strongly, like, and pulling energy out the ether and using it to fuel you. Like I'm saying, like a steamboat. So that's a big thing that I'm getting here. The colors of the rainbow, this is like, well, it's not all rainbow colors, it's just beautiful colors. Like, I'm just getting a real sense of like, of peace, of calm, of tranquility, and of happiness. Maybe you are in a very happy period in your life, or maybe you're stepping into a happy period and it just hasn't taken shape yet. Spiral, a pattern, a cycle. Yeah, it's a step out of it. Stepping out of a spiral, stepping into a new spiral, a happy spiral, one that's decorated with beautiful colors. Okay, so for this reading, I pulled 5 tarot cards, 2 of my iris oracles, and I will be pulling additional oracles or tarot cards if I feel called, just to further boost the message. So for your pile, we have the Empress, the King of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. And then we have Everything You Need Too Soon and Scry Mirror. Now, this energy is a mixed bag, but I kind of get the feeling and the gist here. With the Empress and the Queen and the King of Wands, I'm getting a strong feeling that if you're watching this, you're feeling very motivated, very, very like, I don't know, just very, very motivated and very, very like inspired to do something, to create, to change your life, especially with the yin yang card being here. Like, you just, and we have the masculine and the feminine energy here. I feel like the King of Wands is like the most masculine in the deck, one of the most masculine energies in the deck next to the Emperor. And we have the Empress here, which is the feminine energy. This is like giving me a real sense, like I said, you guys are pulling energy from the spiritual realm here with the King of Wands, like your motivation, your energy, and you're bringing it into the physical realm and like actually creating something new with the Empress here. Like, you guys are bringing restoration and balance. You're tending to your garden, like, you know, and you're tending to your heart and your emotions. I don't know why every time I see the Empress, I just see I just feel a woman just like in a beautiful field of flowers. Like, she really just it. And you don't have to be a woman for the Empress card to really resonate with you. You can very much be a man, because men can have feminine energy as well. The biggest thing that I'm seeing here, though, with the Empress and the King of Wands is, like, I don't think this is two different people. I just think that this is you and two different halves of you. You're watching this, I feel like the King of Wands, like, or at least that kind of energy, a very masculine energy, has been working with you a lot. Yeah, you probably like set in feminine energy, but you've been needing like that jolt of masculine energy to get things moving. Like, you've been doing a lot of spirit stuff, a lot of contemplation, a lot of like meditation, shadow work. But now it's time to like realize that, to put all that work that you've been doing into action. And with the Ten of Wands here, I get the feeling like, you know, it hasn't really been that easy. I feel like the cycle that you're stepping out of has been one that was like very, very burdensome. And the one that you're stepping into is going to be one that's a little bit more free. But you don't know that yet, because I feel like if you haven't like stepped out this cycle yet, you probably at the very, very tail end. But if you have stepped out of it, you haven't seen the new stuff yet, because you have everything you need to soon. And with this card, like this card over here, the Star holding his eyes, and the Eight of Swords here, whatever new beautiful things is coming into your life, you either aren't seeing it, or, you know, it just hasn't like shown up for you yet. Because everything you need to soon talks about blessings being poured down on you. But every time the blessings hit, it could be like, you know, like it just like fizzles out, or you just don't notice that they're blessings. So you could just be missing a lot of blessings because maybe you've been working a lot, or maybe, like I said, this cycle's just been so tough, like you just been like, screw this. Like, oh, this is too much. Like, the energies have been very tense and challenging lately. So this Ten of Wands energy is like, I get it. It's a mood. It's definitely mood. It's been a real tough challenge, a real tough going. But this spirit guide is like here for encouragement. It's here to encourage you, to let you know, like, you know, hey, I'm lending my energy to whatever it is that you're trying to do, for this beautiful life that you're trying to create for yourself. I hear that very clearly. A beautiful life you're trying to create for yourself, a life of balance, a life of tranquility, and a life where you can truly be happy. This spirit guide is lending his energy. Okay. I'm hearing the name Giancarlo. It actually resonates with me, so that's actually funny. And my higher self, my spirit guide, he is a huge jokester, so of course he will insert himself into this, so pay him no mind. But yes, I'm hearing the name Giancarlo. But I'm also getting the confirmation that whatever this was, it hasn't been easy, especially with the Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords here. But with Scry Mirror here, like maybe some of you guys like read tarot on your own, maybe you guys get visions, maybe you guys meditate, or maybe you guys doubt that you have this power. But Scry Mirror is here to tell you, like, hey, if you wanted to know more about your future, if you want to do this, you want to do that, you can lean into this spirit energy, this feminine energy, this Empress energy, and you can find out yourself. Like, really, like, tap in, connect, and really find out what you need to know for your time period ahead. And I feel like you're being urged to, like, use the tools at your disposal, because you're not really blind to this stuff. You're just, like, been doing things, like, the hard way, or you just been feeling like things that just had to go the hard way, when really you can make things a whole lot easier for yourself by just allowing yourself to be comforted by your spirit guides. And I'm hearing for some of you and by the angels as well, if you work with their energies, but strongly your spirit guide and your higher self. Like, you can be comforted by them and like really learn and like really get everything you need on your own. Like, you can really do it. And your spirit guide is like kind of urging you, like if you are someone who's into divination, if you meditate, if you do receive messages and downloads, lean more into like getting those and fetching those downloads for yourself, and like being guided by that and being guided by like your own physical, your own energy, especially with the Empress and the King of Wands here. With the Eight of Swords here, like I said, I've said it for like you guys not noticing your blessings, but it's also like self-limiting beliefs. Like, part of the balance that's being restored to you guys, like if you have completed this cycle, it's like you're really starting to really step into this scribe mirror power, like really starting to realize who you are, like what you can achieve, what you can do, and how supported you truly are. I keep seeing things moving all around me. Like, the spiritual energy is like really gathering. Like, I just keep seeing things out the corner of my eyes move. So if you see me looking over here, looking over there, it's just activity. So don't be too scared or don't be too worried by it, because I'm not. But yeah, so it's very active now that I actually pulled out these cards and started reading. I'm saying that just in case it's kind of like, relevant to you guys, just so you can know how powerful you are as well. Once you like really sit down, gotta clear your energy and start doing stuff like this, you'll really start feeling and seeing a big difference in the energy. And I get a strong feeling like I need to encourage you guys to do it for yourself, to like really pull out your own messages. Like, I keep feeling that very strongly, because you guys really feel like you've been lacking, you've been abandoned. I keep hearing being abandoned by spirit, been abandoned by the universe. This is if you guys are still like going through that tough time, you really feel abandoned. Some of you guys, if you made it through, like, this is all just recap for you. Yeah, this is all just recap, because the end of this is everything you need to. Soon the blessings pouring in. Like, you guys are going to start receiving. If you've already been through this cycle, you came to the realization that the Empress and the King of Wands is trying to bring you, that you're an abundant and infinite being and you can have whatever you want. You have the support of the universe behind you. If you truly came into that realization, then all of this is just recap, and what you really need to know is that your blessings are trickling in. You just need to open your eyes and see them. But if you are still going through this really tough cycle, you feel alone, you feel abandoned, maybe your money not even right, maybe your money is funny, but the thing is, though, like, I'm just hearing, like, you can change it yourself. Only thing you need is just some guidance. Like, just know what moves you need to make. Like, learn what moves you need to make. Like, lean on your spirit. Like, lean on it. Like, really bring balance to that stuff. Abundance, which is hilarious, because like I said, here's the Five of Pentacles. But I was talking about blessings pouring in, and then abundance card just like really slipped right out. The abundance card in this deck also talks about choices. Like, really, like, making sure that you make the proper choices and have the proper mindset to receive abundance and to like really like get and maintain it. Like, I'm seeing like you have to have childlike wonder, childlike faith in order to allow this stuff to come in. Just go forth and do what you want to do, and just do it because it's fun. Do it because it brings you peace. Do it because it makes you feel good. And just do it because you fucking want to. With this King of Wands here, just do it because you want to. Because, like, hey, I want to do this right now. I got the money. Like, I'm not going to really think about anything else. I'm going to go and invest in this. I'm going to do this. Like, I consulted with my spirit. I felt like this is the right thing to do, so I'm going to do it. And that's like the energy that you should be embodying right now, or that you're being encouraged to embody. Oh, this one fell out. Mysticism. What was I telling you guys with Scribe Mirror about? Like, you have magic powers. Like, you I know it's lame to say that, but you have powers. Like, you have a connection to spirit. Like, you have something that you can do, like divination, anything like that, to really connect to like your guides in particular, or to like just connect to other energies that's like really like around, that's going to support you. What is all this stuff just like swirling? My God, like I said, it's things all around me. But you have the power to like really just like allow this stuff to like really work and to like really divine into what's going on and like really find the things that you need to do. To me, the mysticism cards always spoke of like black magic and black magic attacks. So, like I said, the energy has been very challenging. Maybe you guys incurred some enemies as well. Maybe because everything is retrograding. Maybe some people who weren't really the best for you has come back into your life as well, and you really just need to restore balance there. But I really get a strong feeling that the mysticism card is all about your power, your magic, your strength, and really relying on that to like really guide you through this time. If you are still in the cycle of like, wrapping up like this difficult time, you really need to rely on your power and your inner strength, especially with the recovery card showing up at the bottom deck. Like, you've been going through a tough time, but you're getting the key out. You're getting the key. Like, this is Sky Father. This is God, the Most High Father. This is him coming down and just like, hey, look at all your experience. Look at all the trauma you've been through. Look at everything you've cleared and went through so far. Like, now here's the meat, the crux of it all. Here's the lesson. And the lesson is you're so much more powerful. You're so much stronger than you know, or that you're giving yourself credit for. You just don't see it because you're so hell-bent on being in this energy of like feeling abandoned and wanting to do things the hard way. Instead of just like easing up and allowing balance to like come into your life, you just feel like you have to like really take it up and do it on your own, or you just been sitting back and like just being in a period of like inaction and just sitting on your ass and not really feeling good. Not making the proper choices. But yeah, if you are still like kind of wrapping up this cycle, what you need to realize and like what you need to like see here is that you're greater than the sum total of your experiences. Your experiences did nothing but strengthen you, did nothing but give you the wisdom that you need to like move forward. And that's something that you should really, really keep in mind. Like, and look, here's the workaholic card. Like I said, been just working too hard, not spending enough time like doing things that you want to do, especially with the 10 of Wands out here. You could have just been too focused on like trying to do things the hard way. Yeah, but Power One, you have balance being restored back into your life. You're being like gifted the key. It's like really like bringing balance back into your life if you haven't already made it past this tough cycle and stepped on this new path. The only key that you're missing is that you have the power. What do you want? Speak it. Manifest it. Even though like manifest is could be a wide variety of things. Like I'm really hearing like, just like speak it into your heart. Like really just like tell your affirmations. Tell yourself something each and every day. Like I am powerful. I can do this. And like I'm hearing I am affirmations. Make sure like whenever you do your affirmations, like in particular do I am affirmations. I am powerful. I am infinite. I am this. I am that. That's very, very powerful, and that's evoking the spirit of Source and the Most High that's inside of you. So do I am affirmations. And that's something that's coming through very clearly from your guide. Do I am affirmations to help strengthen your personal power, to help strengthen your magic. So that way you can like really feel more confident about what you're trying to manifest or what you're trying to change and step into in your life. Realizing that, that you can, and I don't want to say this, that you can command your spirit guides to do stuff for you. You can command them because they're here to work and they're here to serve. One thing you got to do is just open up to them and give them the permission. Is what I'm hearing very, very clearly. And by signaling with your I am affirmations and your intentions and your energy that this is what you want, you can set them to work. Wow. Look what came out. Masculine and feminine energy. Yang was at the top, yin was at the bottom. Like, well, what else can I say? Like, there's a great balancing happening right now in your life. Like I said, for some of you, you already went out of a tough period and you're stepping into something great, a place of like really strong inner harmony, where you know your power. You can take your power from the spiritual and bring it into the physical. And some of you, and for some of you guys, this is where you're going, and you just need that little nudge to just remove that blindfold and to just like see that you're blessed. Like little things just happening your way. Like it's just like being planted in your way, and that you're that you're better now. That you're not really in recovery. You don't really have too much trauma that you need to process or whatever. You wrapping all that up. But if you really sit here and continue to think like, oh, I still have trauma, oh, I still got a little bit of healing to do here, like, then you're just going to be healing forever. Like, no, you're just going to keep working for no reason, just like working tirelessly. But no, your work is pretty much done. Like, your work is pretty much done, Pile One. So it's time for you to like really start making choices that's going to lead you to your ultimate happiness, and learning to like really see the happiness that and the blessings that's being like afforded to you. Like even if you are just wrapping up this cycle, or even if you passed it, you have blessings coming in. And I keep hearing like they're very small blessings, things that's like easily missed if you're not attuned. And they keep telling me, like I keep getting urged to just like share an example. An example for me is like, even though everything is like going terrible for me, like a blessing of mine is that I haven't been late to anywhere I wanted to go. Like when I catch public transportation, my train is like always just pulling up for me like magic. Like where I'm going, the train just pulls up. Or like if I end up going the wrong way, because one day I ended up going the wrong way on a bus, like just not paying attention, really being in my head. But I got off at a random stop. And at that random stop was the bus that was going to take me right in front of my job, like literally dropped me off right in front. And I didn't know that because I never really spent too much time in that area of the city. But the bus that I needed to catch was miraculously there. Like the bus stop was right there, was perfect. Little things like that you need to pay attention to and be thankful for, because you are having little blessings, little pushes along the way, little subtle manipulations of the physical world to like help you achieve your goals. And I really needed to hear that for myself. Like I've noticed it, I said it, I peeped it, but now just like for some reason whenever I do these readings, it just like gets reiterated and like really punched back into me. So yeah, Pile One, that's your reading. You're being blessed, you're being guided, you're definitely supported in whatever is going on right now, and you're really starting to realize your inner strength and your inner power, and taking your inner power and pushing it into the outside world and manipulating and shaping your reality. All of this is going to lead to a big payout in your life. Like it's leading there, and you got message in the bottle, like message, boom, boom, boom. Spirit knocking at your door. Pay attention. You got everything. You are so powerful that you're actually like shaping your reality in little ways. You already have your spirit guides working with you and supporting you in little ways. Only thing you need to do is be more receptive of that, and like really start to really extrapolate what that means for your life and how you can better utilize this energy to get your feminine and masculine working together. And for some of you guys, if you pick this pile, you're already doing it. So if this reading resonated, please leave a like, a share, subscribe, a comment. Any little bit helps. I have my wish list in the description box if you guys want to donate to the channel, or if you just want to, donate cash and money, you can also do it from those links that I have in there as well. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for allowing me into your energy. That was fun. If you chose Pile 2 or the Angels card, then this one is for you. Like I said, this card is like my favorite card in this deck. This was the main reason why I got this deck, was so that I can always know whenever the angels are trying to reach out to me, whenever they are around, or whenever like I wanted a real clear like confirmation that I'm channeling their energy. I will always have a card to like really say like, yeah, we're here, like, to give them a medium to speak to me and to allow themselves through. So if you pick Pile 2, the Angels card, then there's a big chance that you probably believe in angels, that you feel like you can work with their energies, and you probably are. Maybe you pray to like certain archangels, you leave offerings, or you do things of that nature. I'm hearing like it's been received. They receive it, they hear you, and they're with you. Only thing you need to do is invoke their presence and give them gratitude for the work that they do. Yeah, give them gratitude for the work that they do, because angels work really, really hard. Even if you're not even like doing just like archangels, just like speaking to the angels in general, because there's so many of them. Just like speaking to them in general and just thanking them for all the work they do can really, really be a boon and a blessing to your life. So I'm gonna take the time out right now to say thank you to all beings of love and light, all angelic servants of the Most High. Thank you for all the work that you do in all of our lives. Thank you for the many blessings that you toil to bring to us, and for all the messages from our Father that you work so hard to bring into this world and into our aura and into our perception. So thank you. If you chose this, like I said, you probably work a lot with like angelic energies, or like maybe you pray, or maybe you have recently prayed to an angel, or you, like I said, you have a strong belief in them, and they are with you. Your belief has been felt. Now, the only thing you need to do is just call their name. Yeah, call their name. So let's get into your tarot and the messages here. We got the Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Two of Wands, Empress, here they go. And then the Hanged Man. We also have the All-Knower and No Ball. This is definitely my pile. Like, I'm resonating. I'm freaking out. I feel like all three of these piles are mine, actually. But this one is the one I feel so strongly. Yes. So first things first, we have the Temperance card and the Angel's number along with the All-Knower. Like, this is like the High Priestess card here. Like I said, if you guys commune with the angels, you pray to them, you invoke their name, you invoke their blessings, their tutelage, their guidance, like I do, then you are definitely heard, and you know you have communion with them. They're here, and they're working to restore bond. Like I said, they work really hard. They toil tirelessly, and this is what they're doing. They're working to like really keep you in harmony, keep you in high vibration, to really like push you along and encourage you is exactly what I'm hearing. Like, to push you along and to encourage you. Because the biggest thing that I'm seeing here with the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Wands, is I hear someone that's really trying to be independent and self-sufficient. Like, maybe you already someone that's independent and self-sufficient, but what I'm really, really seeing here is like whatever plans that you're making and that you've been working on, I feel like a lot of you have been probably working on something alone, or like there's just something that you've been trying to do all by yourself, like you really haven't been getting the proper support or whatever. Spirit is telling you like you don't really, I can't even say spirit, it's the angels, like they're here to tell you like, hey, we're with you. We're working tirelessly on behalf of the Most High. And whatever it is that you want, only thing you need to do is just continue to pursue it, and you're going to get it. And that's no bull. Like, that's real rad. Whatever you want to do, you just need to go and get. Because you have the support. You have the support, the proper support for it. You have angelic support, which is like really, really high. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands here, I get the strong, strong feeling like whoever I'm talking to, like you are someone who, I just keep hearing like you've sown so many seeds. And like a lot of your seeds are about to start bearing fruit, or yeah, because we don't have anything to show that anything is like happening now. It's just all just like plans in the future and moving towards goals. That whatever seeds that you have planted, they're about to sprout really, really soon. You're about to have a very abundant garden of like everything that you've been trying to manifest. And the energy is like really picking up. Like, especially with the Knight of Wands here. Only thing you need to do is just maintain that ambition and hold your vision for your future. Whatever plan that you have, stick to it, stick to your plan, and do what you got to do, because you are receiving angelic support here, and you're receiving so much guidance and love and like little signs and signals and synchronicities. You're seeing little signs, signals, and synchronicities. Maybe you guys have been seeing repeating ones. I know I have. 111, like 1111 or 111. Like I've been seeing that a lot, even like 333 as well. Just been seeing a lot of repeating numbers and seeing them all the time, and like really, because a lot of people can like really be on a watch for repeating numbers, but you don't always catch a repeating number. So if you really have been catching repeating numbers, that's no coincidence. That's the sign that you are being angelically led, that they're here, and they're just like reassuring you that they're there whenever you see repeating numbers, which is funny because all on my YouTube I keep seeing readings about what does the synchronicities mean, and tarot and pick a card readings and stuff like that. But it's what it means. The angels are with you and they're supporting you in whatever your vision is. But the one thing that I'm hearing here is like right now you're just being held in a period of suspension. Like even if this isn't like something like, you know, you're not being held in suspension, I keep feeling like this is also you getting like a bird's eye view or an aerial view of like what your plan looks like and what you really, really want out of life. Like I keep seeing like someone that's just like hovering over like a field, hovering over like, yeah, a field. And as you're hovering over this field, you see so many things that's like there, so many beautiful plants. Like I'm seeing like a lot of grapes, a lot of like beautiful, beautiful things being planted there with this hangman card. And like there's just like something that you just need to shift. You need to get a higher perspective. You need to get the bigger picture. See the bigger picture of like your plan and just like hold your vision. Realize that whatever it is that you're doing is bigger than you. You have the support of like the angelic realm. You have the support of the Most High. And I feel like this is big destiny energy if you pick pile 2. Whatever you're going through right now, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you're destined to have. You just need to stay committed, have patience with the process, and to go through it and to like really stick it out and achieve. Rome wasn't built in a day. Solomon's temple wasn't even built in a day. It's something that I've heard. So just realize that whatever it is that you're building, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be huge, but the process is just going to look messy. Also, I'm also getting a strong feeling, another message here, that you guys like are really in close communion with angels. Like I said, if you're like me and you pray if you pray to angels, like, or if you you commune with them and talk with them, because I speak with them like a lot. Speak to them very formal, but I also call them my brothers. I mention that everywhere, every chance I get, I call the angels my brothers. The feminine ones like Archangel Ariel, my sister. I don't really call on her energy too much, but you know, there is some feminine. Gabriel is androgynous. He can go male or female. Yeah, he's androgynous. He can go male or female. I refer to him as a he because I'm more comfortable with masculine energies. Yeah, but either way, you're being heard by them and you have a communion. Like the angels hear you. And I'm also hearing Sandalphon. Like if you guys are someone that pray, you probably don't know this, but Archangel Sandalphon is the one that carries your prayers up to God. He's the one that wraps it up and he brings it there. If you have children or like want children, he's the one that like really supports in that. He is the angel that like is the joy of children. Like children really love Sandalphon because he's like really, really tall, really, really happy, and his energy is just like beautiful and radiant. But he carries the prayers of the faithful to God. And he carries the prayers of children to him as well. So yeah, I guess he wanted his shout out. But you guys are really very involved, and like your prayers are given priority. Your prayers are given priority. So just make sure like you just stay focused on what you want to manifest. Keep your mind, body, and spirit in harmony and focused on your goals. And to make sure that whatever goal that you have, you need to look at the bigger picture and realize that you're not stuck. Like it's funny that the hangman is here and this is the message I'm getting, that you're not stuck. But if you look at the bigger picture, you're not stuck, but it looks like you are. But if you look at the bigger picture, you can see your roadmap, like how far you came, and you should be clapping and always grateful for how far you came, and just like how much further you'll have to go, and the beautiful things that you'll see, all the things that you will see, the things that you will do, and the things that you will achieve if you hold your ambition, stay true to your guns, and Look at and don't allow yourself to like really be fooled by what's going on in your life. Like this is really no BS. Like you legit, if you pick this pile, you legit, you talk to the angels. Like they hear you. I'm just hearing that we hear you. Like we're here, and that's what I always hear every time I get ready to start a reading is we're here. So hey. No bull, no BS. Like you really are someone that's in close communion with them. I'm hearing comrade in arms for some of you guys. Like if you really resonate with the term earth angel, that's no bull. Because I resonate strongly with the term earth angel. I've been called it more than once in a plethora of readings. So I resonate strongly with the term. I get it. I feel it. You're a comrade, you're a friend, you're a brother, or a sister. And you need to realize, just like you're really being supported. If you feel like your prayers aren't being heard because things don't seem like they're changing, you're just seeing it from a smaller perspective than what you're really meant to, or what you should be seeing it from. So what else is going to come out? Not this deck. Okay. I did feel like I was going to need to pull more tarot cards for this pile. Let me keep the tarot cards I pull over here just in case I need to pull more cards for the other pile. So I'll keep them all here. We got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. The good nines. So that came out. Wish fulfillment. Like I said, whatever it is that you're trying to like really, really push for and strive for, you guys need to just make sure that you hold your vision, continue to go forth because you have angelic guidance. You have their support. A lot of your spirit team consists of angels. Lesser known angels I'm hearing, and even some of the big names are really with you, like the archangels. And I'm hearing like you even have, no, okay. All right. Okay. I'll keep that one. That one was meant for me. But yeah, you guys, like, you have like powerful angels with you. Like you have powerful support. So you really shouldn't be feeling like any kind of way about your life right now, because if you ever really feel that way, like things aren't moving, that you're just sad and like you're not being heard, you need to stop, take some time to think and figure out what's important to you. Gotta make a serious decision. I don't know if that's really the words to the song, but that's what came to me. Just stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Yeah. If you ever feel lost, that's what you need to do. Just stop, think, and pray. And stop, think, and pray. Suspend yourself. Become inactive and take the time out to meditate and to connect to your guidance, to your source, so they can come and bring harmony, restore your mind, fill up your gas tank, and get you going again, because you are a high priestess, the all-knower. Like, what you see, what you believe, the things that you experience is no bullshit. That's all real rap. You are a brother, a sister, you are a kin of the angels. If you resonate with the term earth angels, if you never heard it before, you can disregard it. Maybe this is like your first time hearing it, but you always felt it. I have no idea. But if you've heard it and you've been a confirmed earth angel, like, you're a kin. You're a kin. And we don't leave our comrades behind. What else wants to come out? So yeah, you're going to get whatever it is that you're wishing for, whatever it is that you're hoping for, whatever your big wish is for your life, you will achieve it. Only thing you need to do is stay focused and stay on the path. Don't fall off and don't succumb to the darkness. Don't let despair win. Page of Wands. Enthusiasm, excitement, like really just going forth and like jumping into whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever it is that you want to achieve. You need to just go in with the beginner mindset. And here it is. We have the Magician in reverse, and at the bottom we had the Devil card. with death and the Two of Pentacles. Like I said, whenever you really, really feel like things just aren't working for you, that you're not going anywhere, just know that it's an illusion. Like, it's not true, it's not real. You need to stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you, because it's just the devil trying to slow you down, trying to lower your vibrations, trying to bring you back down to his level, snatch you down. Oh my God. Oh, this power is like resonating. I got goosebumps all over. It's just the devil really just trying to pull you down. If you feel like you're not making any moves, or like your life is like still in stagnant, there is change, like massive change happening in that in your life situation that's bringing balance. Like, you are moving, you are progressing, you have help, you are kin. Like, you're not going to be forsaken, you're not going to be left behind. It's just like, if they have to fight for you, they will fight for you, but they don't have to do that, because you can fight for yourself. Only thing you have to do is just stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you, make a serious decision, and hold that vision and go forth. So your life is changing, and like, things are being restored into your life. Like, your life might have been chaotic or topsy-turvy. Is because you were going through a spiritual awakening, and now you have awakened. And now it's time for you to exercise your power and know who you are. You are kin. You are an angel kin. Like, you are sent here for a reason. You might really seriously be an earth angel. Or like, if you really, really believe in the angels and believe in their guidance and their support, they are with you and they will help you. Like I said, you need to figure out what's important to you, reconnect and tap into that intuition. Because like I said, this card here, the all-knower, resonates is the High Priestess card of the deck. And here's the High Priestess, double reinforcement. You guys have a communion. You guys speak to the angels. This is the spiritual pal. Like, this is someone that's very practiced in their spirituality. This could be someone that's like actually pretty advanced and pretty into it. Like, someone that's really, really into this. Like, you have a strong connection with divine energy, and it's inside of you. It's your guiding light. It's what's really pushing you. It's what's driving you, and this stage in your life right now. And anything else that like seems contrary to that, it's just a trick of the devil. It's just the darkness trying to get you down. And that's funny, because I just recently looked over my dreams. And I had the one, and I always go through this one where I'm like in a school, and these schools have no walls, and it's just a bunch of children. And like, everyone is like really sad and depressed, and I'm like looking around like, well, what's going on? But then I realized, like, oh wait, I know this feeling. It's the darkness. So I started telling everyone like, hey, no, you can get rid of the darkness yourself. But everyone didn't want to listen to me. They didn't believe that they had the power to dispel the darkness. So I did it for them. I called on help. I called on Kingdom Heart characters, because Kingdom Hearts is like a really big thing with me. It's something that resonates with me very, very deeply. I really feel like that game is of God. It's speaking a lot about the kingdom of heaven and the angels and our personal power in the spirit. That's why in my dreams I have a keyblade, or like I have a sword of light. But whatever. The real thing here is that you have like the guidance, the things that you need inside of you to really push you through and carry you through whatever storm, and to help you see through and cut through the illusion and the darkness that the devil casts. Because even the littlest light is strong enough to cut through the densest darkness. And you guys need to realize how powerful the light is, because you have angelic guidance with you, and they are of the light. Excellent. Okay, this came out still too. The bottom deck, we have flexible, happy, at the bottom, message in the bottle. Especially with this, like the title of this, like pick a card reading being like, what your spirit guides have to tell you, and message in the bottle came out for both of them. You guys are like really, you need to like really rejoice at the revelation that the angels have heard you, that you're kin, that you're a comrade, they're with you and they're supporting you and they're giving you the key right now. Only thing you have to do is just be flexible. If something isn't working, stop, take some time to think, figure out what's important to you. Go inside and figure out a different way to reach your goal, because that path might just be being blocked to you right now. And you're being led to your happiness, and you should, like I said, rejoice. Because that's the word that I heard very, very strongly, very, very clearly. Rejoice. because you have been heard and you are supported. They have come and they are here. And I hear that every time I get ready to read. We are here. Let me pull 2 more cards and then I'm gonna end this pile. I don't want to show too much favoritism to this one, but we'll move on. I just know there's one card that wants to come out here. I just see it in my mind. I don't know if it's going to be the first or the third card, but let's see if it comes out. Oh, it didn't come out. Silly me. Okay. Well then, yeah. I'll just pull out the top 3 since I said 1 to 3. We have dissipating, self-worth, and passion. Don't let your passions die out. Like I said, whatever it is that you want to do, hold your vision, keep going forward, and know that you are worthy, that life isn't just going to pass you by, and you shouldn't let it pass you by. Because if you leave it up to the devil, he's gonna like allow you to just let your beautiful ideas pass you by. You know, you're just gonna be stuck talking about things, but not really manifesting, just falling for the illusions and the traps. Really rely on your intuition and your instinct. And yeah, really rely on your instinct and like your intuition, because it will guide you. Even if you don't know the path, you are watched over, you are guided, and your steps are being guided. Whether you know it or not, your steps are being guided. Every inconsequential action, every little step that you take, every decision that you make is being divinely guided, because you are in tune and you are in harmony with the energy of the angels. So pile 2, if you like this reading, if it resonated with you, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, share the video. If you guys wish to donate, I have my Amazon wish list in the description box, along with links if you want to donate money or book a reading with me. All that is there and all that is available. And I thank you for allowing me into your energy. Be blessed. If you guys have chose pile 3, the storm card, then this is for you. With the storm card, like I said, this is dark and turbulent energy. You guys might really be going through like something, like some really dense, tough energies. You guys might really be like, I wanted to say in the middle, but I heard no. You might be like maybe 3/4 of the way through a very tough and difficult time in your life. Or maybe you are just going through what you feel is a tough and difficult time in your life, and you just need to hear something from your guys about this. So this is going to be their message to you. 39 boils down into like 12, which is like a 3. And the biggest thing that I heard when I like first seen this card is that, like, if you know anything about engineering or structural engineering, you know that the triangle is one of the strongest shapes in structural engineering. It has 3 sides, and the energy and any kinetic energy or even static energy that a 3-sided, like three leg support feature can hold will be evenly distributed, and it's like one of the most strongest and solid structures. And what you're really being built right now is you're being built solid, you're being built strong. So if you really are feeling like you're drowning in a storm, or like, you know, maybe like this situation that you're going through, or situations, if it's been multiple, it's like going to destroy you. Like, no, it's not destroying you. It's actually building you up and making you so much stronger than you probably realize right now. So in your tarot, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the 10 of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords. And then we got a couple Oracle cards here. Now, right off the bat, this is, like I said, if you needed to hear something about a tough time that you're going through, your spirit guides definitely came through and they're delivering it to you. You got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. Like, bro, pile 3. Whatever storm you're going through, like I said, this is just meant to like really, really strengthen you, to really, really enhance your strength and really support you, support your structure, I was about to say, but your inner structure, your inner being, because you're really being led, like whatever you're going through right now, 1 is destiny, and 2 is leading you down your most ideal path. You have to go through this darkness. You have to be broken, beaten down, and then restructured, so that way you can really be worthy. And I heard that, so you can be worthy of what it is that you're meant to receive in this lifetime. Like, you really are being broken down and like restructured, so that way you can end up on top of the world. That you can be a person of a person with good character, with integrity, with inner strength, a leader, an example. Like, you're really being like broken down right now, so you can really become someone that's like truly inspirational. And so that way, when you do end up back on top of the world, where you can have what you used to have or have what you want and then some, you can accept it with humility, with grace, and to be able to and have it in a way that you can actually do what is being called of you and asked of you without your ego jumping into the way, because you've just been beaten and broken down. I keep feeling like they just beating the ego out of you. The ego is being beaten out of you. And this has been happening for a while. You're tired of it. You're wounded. You're like, please stop hitting me. I see Mojo Jojo. The Powerpuff Girls always beat Mojo Jojo worse than any villain. Because, he's just such a... I don't know. I just feel like the Powerpuff Girls just did not like Mojo Jojo. Like, they just did not like him. And I feel like right now, to like your spirit guides, your ego is Mojo Jojo. Like, it's just, it needs to be beat. I wish I could have a more positive message about this, but they just don't like your ego. Like, they don't like it. Because I feel like they see the path ahead, and they know that if they don't subdue this ego, when you get to where you need to get, you will like really get brand new and forget everything, forget where you came from. If they didn't put you on this particular path, I feel like in the past life, when you got what you were supposed to get, when you achieved like this high point, you forgot about your purpose and you just lived a very 3D lifestyle. And they trying to avoid this for this lifetime, because I'm hearing that was a disaster. That was a disaster. So yeah, they need to beat your ego up. They need to really beat... God, I don't know whose spirit guides is this, but they real buck. They're like, we need to beat this bitch down. We need to beat this bitch down. So yeah, they really need to like really beat down on your ego, because if you're watching this, without these humbling experiences, without these tough experiences, you'll really become very, I'm hearing like insufferable to the spirit. Like, no, you will become someone that's not really worthy of all this beautiful, beautiful happiness that you're destined to have. So they really got to try to beat you down, because you want to receive it. So I feel like some of you guys, you're going through the storm because you are expecting like some beautiful abundance or something beautiful to roll in, but it's not going to roll in until your ego has been like completely subdued. You're going to keep going through this thing, and it's going to be a big like journey of like self-reflection, like inner reflection and introspection, like really just like really thinking on yourself, really a lot of like changing, a lot of like reassessing and switching around of like your internal landscape. Like your internal landscape is constantly being reshaped and rechanged right now. So for some of your oracles, like I said, I already pointed out sitting on top of the world, but you also have the gallery of those who came before. Now, the gallery of those who came before talks a lot about comparison of yourself to other people. Maybe you guys are like not somewhere that's like really good in your life, but your sister who just got married is on a trip to the Maldives with her fancy with her rich husband, and your brother is like expecting a child with his beautiful wife, and then they have like such a nice life, or the life that you wish you had. But Spirit is here to tell you to get your head out of other people's lives and like get back into your own. Get your head out of other people's lives and get into your own life, because all this comparison is only serving to like really strengthen up this ego that your guys are really trying to beat out of you. Like really doing this like self-comparison is like no good. I'm also hearing like other people might also be looking down on you because of this, and that's part of the humbling experience that you need to go through. Is to like know what it's like to be looked down on, because in a past life you looked down on others. You was I'm hearing like you were kind of haughty, so you really need to be beat down this lifetime. So that way, when you do become rich again, when you're back on top of the world again in this lifetime, you're more humble, more worthy, and you're more inclined to do what Spirit needs you to do for this lifetime. And here we have Can't Be Caught, which is a 10 card. Now, I think this was just out here so we can like have this 10, 10, 10, because here we have 10, 10, 10. Look up angel number 10, and the card in numerology is all of, and the 10 number in numerology, I believe, is about cycles, the closing and the opening of them, and especially with the Wheel of Fortune being cyclical in nature, and also being a 10 card. Like I said, this is something that's destiny. This is something that's happened in a past life before. This is like, I'm just hearing like, rinse and repeat. Like this is like them really trying to correct this. I keep feeling very, very strong past life energy. Like you was just someone in a past life, at least in one of your lives, where you had everything. You was probably born with a silver spoon, or like maybe, you was just like the golden child or whatever. And now you're just not what you used to be, or you're just like not where you need to be, or where you feel you should be. And that's because you've been being humbled, you've been being beat down, and you've been forced to know hardship, more hardship than other people, because you're meant to go higher than others as well. And you went higher than others in another life, but you wasn't worthy of it, because when you got there, you started looking down on other people. The Can't Be Caught card also talks about not really giving a lot of your time, your energy, and attention to other people. Really just remaining elusive, remaining yourself. I also hear like, just not taking too much of other people's like opinions right now. Just really just like not canceling out like all the noise inside yourself. You really need to clear the noise inside yourself before you even start giving yourself to other people, or like start getting involved in the public eye again. Like you really just need to like reconnect and touch base with yourself first before you can like really be out there and like give to others, because there's beautiful things that you're meant to receive, and you're going to have it. But right now is a period of like isolation for you. Like you're really being like set apart as you go through this storm, because you need to be humbled. There's lessons you need to learn, and there's a vetting process that you need to go through in order to like receive your abundance and your blessing. So let's pull some additional oracles and see what's coming out here for this pile. Bruh. First thing we have that just wanted to jump out is All That Glitters. All That Glitters is all about realizing that, what's glitter isn't always gold, or it wasn't good. The people that you're comparing yourself to are wearing masks. Like, even though this YouTuber made like have like a bunch of like subscribers and stuff like that, they could like really be miserable, or like, they could have just got it the ill-gotten way. They could have paid for those subscribers. Like whatever it is that you're idolizing, whatever it is that you really, really want, just realize that it's not what it seems. It's not what it's cracked up to be. I'm hearing that the life that you like really are trying to like envision for yourself, or the life that you were trying to create, like I'm hearing Keeping Up with the Joneses, it was also just an illusion. It wasn't something that was like really, really meant for you. You're meant to go higher than whatever path has been set before you, or whatever other people feel like you should be going through and doing. You're meant to go higher than that. So take the time out to really realize, like right now in this moment through this storm, you need to realize just how blessed you are and how blessed you're going to be, because you're going through the storm, you're being carried through it, you're being beaten up with love. I'm hearing with love. You're being beaten up and like shifted and shaped because you're meant to be highly blessed and highly favored. You are highly blessed and highly favored, but now you need to become worthy of those blessings and those favor. And that's what this process is doing. Okay. We have growth and bittersweet. Bittersweet came up in another readings about going through a tough period and a tough time, but having like seeing the goodness in a tough time, or realizing that a tough time is like the end of a tough time is on the horizon, especially with the 10-10-10 here. The end of a tough time is on the horizon, and this has been a period of like very, very intense growth for you. You are growing into someone, like I said, growing into someone worthy of receiving the blessings that you're meant to have in your lifetime. You're going to be found worthy, like Mjolnir, like Thor and Mjolnir. Yeah. Enlightened wisdom, impartiality. Yeah. Don't put too much emotional investment into whatever it is that you're going now. Learn to like really become more stoic, more introspective during this period. I'm hearing slow the F down. Whatever guys I'm channeling, they really buck. Like they really buck. Like you need to slow the F down and realize that what's happening right now is you're being like really enlightened and given like so much wisdom right now. But if you keep insisting on fighting against this process, keep insisting on like crying over what you don't have, comparing yourself to other people, you're going to be missing out on what you're really supposed to be seeing here. The bigger picture is like you're going through this, you're being kept back because you're meant to go further than everyone else. And if you keep crying about the pullback, it's just going to make this whole process so unbearable for you. I'm hearing it's going to make it unbearable. So pray. So pray about it. Turn to God. I feel like your arm is being twisted here. Like your guys are really rough. Like your arm is being twisted here. They're like, yeah, now pray. They really, whoever guys you have, if you pick this pile, they are really rough with you right now. Like this is like, I keep feeling like, your time is very, very close, and they just need to hurry up and like get the behavior they want out of you and quickly, because your time is coming up. The storm is almost through. Yeah. 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon. 3 of Swords, 7 Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon. You guys are really, really sad and heartbroken. You feel like everything that you're trying to do is just failing because you're comparing yourself to other people. And you feel like whatever it is that you're trying to do just isn't working out. Or maybe you even feel like things just aren't panning out the way that they should in your life. Like all your carefully laid plans that you have for your life are kind of just like falling apart, and you don't know why, and it's a mystery. Like you just don't know. There's like deep trauma, deep sadness here. Like there's something very, very deep, especially with the 3 of Swords here. Like you guys really might be struggling internally. But the thing is though, this internal struggle, this fight that you're going through is destined. You need to have it, and you need to weather and get through this storm. And the best way to do that is through prayer. By leaning on the Most High, by really leaning on like your spirit guides, even though they beating the shit out you. You really need to start leaning on them, like really listening to them more. And they might just be twisting your arm because you have a hard time listening and following your intuition and your guidance. Pile 3. I'm gonna pull another Moonbeam Magic card because I feel like we need some good stuff. Also, this came out twice. If there's someone in your life that if you have like just been through like a breakup recently, or like there's just been like someone who like kind of did you dirty, you need to let that hurt go. Like it's imperative that you let that hurt go. That's why they twist and beat and then like trying to pull you, because it might be something that you're really holding on to, a relationship or a friendship or something that didn't quite work out, or excuse me, a friendship or relationship or a partnership that you really was holding on to that didn't quite work out, and you've really been really bummed out about it because everyone else around you is like getting married or have a partner or have a happy marriage or a happy life. You need to let that hurt go, period, because it's bringing you down and it's slowing you down. because you need to pay attention to the signs that are in your life here with synchronicities. You need to pay attention to the signs that are in your life because you have beautiful things coming. You have things that you have beautiful things coming, and you have communication from your spirit guides that keep coming in. Like I said, I feel like you guys just aren't like taking heed to your guidance. You guys aren't paying attention to what's going on because you move too quickly through your life. Like everything is like fast paced. You could be like a business person, businesswoman, businessman. Your life is just really fast, but you need to bring it down to a snail's pace right now. Really take the time out to chill out, relax. Every time I read, there's always something up with my throat chakra. Take the time to slow down and relax and like really process what's been happening to you and what you've been going through, especially if you've just been hurt recently in a relationship or a partnership. You need to take the time to slow down and process and really pay attention to the signs that are in your life because they're trying to guide you. They're trying to like help you. They're trying to help you deal with your ego and like get you to overcome it. But you too in your feelings. You need to come out your feelings and be a little bit more impartial, a little bit more wise, a little bit more sage-like about what's going on because you're almost out of this storm and you've been going through like a period of growth, but you just really need to like take the time out to realize that and to become more consciously aware of the growth and the process that's happening now and become more consciously aware and more active in that process as well. So in order to do that, you need to slow down and like really catch and peep and pay attention to the signs. You need to slow down and pay attention to the signs that's been given to you and that's been appearing to you. I can't tell you what it is, but the synchronicity in this reading is like the 10, 10, 10, and then we have two numbers that boil down to 12. And we also have another one that comes down to 4 with 22 with blessed, like you repeating numbers, like showing up in a cycle. Pay attention to the signs. Like there's things that you're missing because you're moving too fast. You're stuck in your feelings, stuck in your heart. Like I don't know, Power 3. Like I feel like the storm that you're going through is kind of just like self-caused. Like you're just perpetuating the storm, this bad period, longer than what it needs to be because you're refusing to listen to your guidance. You're refusing to like let something go. You're just letting something hurt you deeply, like a misplanned a relationship that didn't turn out the way that you wanted to, or something of the sort. You letting it hurt you way more than it should right now, and you need to relax because you're being pushed on your path of destiny, and the only thing you got to do is just persevere. You will get through this storm. Only thing you got to do is slow down, pay attention, and invite in more and listen to your guidance that you're receiving. I'm gonna pull one more oracle, and then I'm gonna end it for you because this pile already got one more oracle card than all the other ones, but I feel like the number 4 will really balance this out because 4 has been coming up in this reading, and I think we need just one more 4. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another card that boils down to 12. The weight of truth. Whatever happened right now, like you just need to accept it. Accept what happened. Like, cause what happened, and yeah, you can cry about it, you can be whatever, but whatever happened, whatever it was, you just need to accept it. Like I'm just hearing you just gotta accept it. It happened and get over it. I feel like you've already taken the time out to cry about it, and you've been moping and feeling sad about it much longer than what you should right now. So now it's the time to like really just like practice radical acceptance. Know that this has happened, and it's time to move on. So yeah, Pile 3, if this resonated with you, please leave a like, share, a comment, subscribe if you aren't. If you want to donate to my channel, I have my Amazon wish list in the description. I'm always happy to receive new decks. And I also have my links in there if you want to donate or book a reading with me. All those are excellent ways to support me. Let me know that you care. And I thank you so much for sitting with me and being with me for this reading, Pile 3. And be blessed. Bye.